courage, and success. Three words that Manchester United's social media team came out with when we announced the signing of Daniel James. Well, in today's edition of Red Devils Weekly, we are going to talk about our first signing of the season, Daniel James, and we'll also look at the potential transfer targets that we have been connected with over the past 2 weeks. Stay tuned for more. So, finally, after about 3 weeks of being associated with Daniel James, his name was being popping up across newspapers, news channels, other forums. We've been able to announce his signing. There were times in between when we wouldn't know if we would be able to take this transfer over the line or not. And then some sad news also came up when Daniel James' father passed away. And that kind of put a hold on the signing for about a week. But then Edward Wood and his team got rolling and they got hold of Daniel James to get his signature on the paper. And finally, our first signing is done. Something to look forward to as a Red Devil supporter. What do you say, Sagar, about this signing that we've done?
I think it's really exciting that we were able to sign Daniel James. The next day, I think the previous day he had his medical, and I was really skeptical that we would announce the deal anytime the same week. But I'm really glad we did, because now that the Nations League finals are going to be over, and I really think that this coming week is going to be very crucial for us, and we might announce some very big signings. But yeah, definitely, I'm very happy with the signing of Daniel James, and yeah, I think he is kind of a left-sided player. I personally don't didn't believe that we needed a left-sided player, but yeah, never mind. We have him. He looks like a very He looks like a very exciting talent because he's pacey and he moves the ball really fast. And these are the two qualities which we don't have currently in our team. So yeah, for sure. So yeah, really excited about the signing.
And there was a stat after the Wales-Croatia game that Daniel James made more runs and more crosses, and he tracked back a lot more in one game than what Anthony Martial did the entire season.
Right.
I think that's good for the team as well, because now we have competition on the left wing, some real competition, not the competition being provided by Alexis Sanchez, who is clearly not suitable to United style of play. And
Yeah, that's another aspect of this signing, because now Martial will have a real competition on his hands, and if he does not perform to the levels we want to see in the games, I'm pretty sure that Daniel James is going to take over. We might also see him start a few games, maybe just to give him a chance and see how he copes up with the Premier League. But yeah, for sure, I'm really excited by the signing. So now, if we are going to move forward, I think I was reading something about United and right backs, because right back is something which we really need, right? Young is not, yeah, young is not to be
not young anymore.
yeah. So I think United has submitted a 40 million bid for Van Bissaka, and it got rejected. And I think the management is trying to move it up to 60 million. And we are also linked with PSG's Thomas Munier. He's also been linked with Arsenal as well. He has a 1 year contract left. He is touted to be about 20 million pounds. So, what do you think about it? Would you like Munier or Van Bissaka?
Um, Given the way we've been doing recently, especially in terms of our luck with right backs, we haven't been lucky enough. Ever since Gary Neville left, we just converted our wingers, and playing them in that position. Antonio Valencia and then Ashley Young. I mean, Antonio Valencia was a good right back because he had pace, he had the physicality, he could run up and down, and he could give in those crosses. But now we need someone who's young, who's fast, who's talented.
For sure.
And Aaron Van Bissaka fits that bill. The kid's hungry as well.
Yeah.
He's played with Cardiff. He had a tremendous breakout season with them. and he's hungry for more. And these are the kind of players that we want, especially with that tagline of youth, courage, and success.
For sure, yeah.
If we are going to use that tagline with the signings, and Van Bissaka fits the mold. Munier, he's an experienced player. He's played at the highest levels with PSG, with Belgium at the World Cup. He'll bring in the experience. He'll bring in calm and stability to our backline that it also needs because we don't have leaders in our defense. That's his strength.
Yeah.
But I still feel if we can get Van Bissaka, we should go for that signing. And at any point in time when we feel that Van Bissaka's deal is not moving forward, let's go and get Munier.
Yeah,
I think we
exactly.
have an experienced candidate there. We should not dither like we've done in the past on our signings.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. Like we don't have to delve much into like if Van Bissaka and we are trying to negotiate with him in terms of contracts or anything, just get Munir because I think he is willing to come to United as well because there's rumors saying that he has always been a Manchester United fan as a young kid. So yeah, definitely. I think so. Yeah,
Listen,
moving on.
everyone being a United fan, all 60 players that have been linked to us,
Yeah.
them, has been pictured in a United jersey, or his father was a United fan, or they always wanted to play a theater routine.
Yep. Yeah, we are a big club, so yeah. So now moving on to I think the most talked about rumor we have, Delete. I think he is playing today in the Euro League final, Euro Nations final. We have again been linked to him as always. It has been going on till the last, I think, last month. We have also been linked with Koulibaly. I think there's an Italian publication who has reported that United has reportedly put in a 80 million pound bid. And we have also been linked with Harry Maguire. So these are the three options which we have currently, which we are being linked to. I would personally like Delete, but I think it's not going to happen because Barcelona is a way better option for him. I would like Harry Maguire to happen. So yeah, what about you? What do you think?
I think again with centre back, we've kind of run into a problem because we have five centre backs and none of them are good enough to partner Lindelof. So again, we are in the market, to get a good signing for Lindelof, a leader, a physical player in defense. And each of the three names that you mentioned, Maguire, Koulibaly, and Dilip, they kind of fit that mold where Lindelof will get the support, to play the ball more and take it ahead, while the other defender kind of stays back, stays calm, and tries to stop the play if there's any forward runs or long ball. That's thrown in by the weaker teams or other oppositions. But an issue here is that Dilip's agent is Mino Raiola. And we all know how Raiola operates. He wants his fee first, and then he starts negotiating with the player wages and the transfer money and everything. So he's kind of offered the lid to a lot of clubs. Now Barcelona is his preferred destination, but then he went to Bayern Munich, he went to Liverpool, he came to United, and he said, "I'll bring my player to you, and you are his own destination." But he's done that with a lot of clubs, and then his
Yeah.
name also came up in the mix. In this situation, we'll have to go over the top, pay Raiola a very big fees. We'll have to break transfer records for a defender, and then we have to pay high wages to Village. And that is something we do not want because it has destabilized our team in the past,
Yeah.
especially with Alexis Sanchez. Then Ander Herrera wanted 200,000, Dagia wanted 400,000. Marcus Rashford, for God's sakes, he wanted 250,000. I mean, if we keep giving teenagers and kids this amount of money, where will their motivation go? Will they be motivated to perform more because they have a 5-year contract and they're millionaires already? How will they be motivated to perform on the pitch? So for me, Dilip, very good player, but I don't want him now in our team. I think Scholzka should go for Koulibaly because Napoli isn't doing that well. I mean, they're also in. Are they in Europa League this season or they're still in the Champions League?
I think they are in Europa League. I think it would be a huge step up for Koulibaly coming to United. But the only worry for me is that paying a 28 year old defender close to 90 million pounds is kind of a huge transfer fee. So yeah, I would personally prefer Maguire because we could get him for 70 to 75 million maybe. Because I think he has about a year and a half left on his contract. So that's something which can happen for sure. And he would be an improvement to Smalling and Jones as well. So yeah.
Anyone's an improvement to them jokers in our team.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, so I think we would agree in saying that we definitely need a right winger because that's one area we lack kind of competition for Lingard. I don't believe Lingard is a good player, good enough player to start every match for Manchester United. So I think the Sun reported that we are linked to Nicolas Pepe from Lille, but I think we Tottenham and Liverpool were linked to him. But I think he's finally going to Bayern Munich for 70 million pounds. So that's I think I'm not particularly sure how reliable these sources are, but yeah, that's what is going around in the papers right now. I think the other big deal which we would expect uh, to happen in the next week or so is Bruno Fernandes because
Yeah,
yeah.
amazing.
So yeah, what do you think about him? Would you like him? Where do you see him playing for United or starting in the squad?
I mean, going over the way Solskjaer, has brought out his team on the pitch. He's preferred a diamond formation, and in a diamond formation, we want somebody who can play behind the striker and make certain runs that frees up the striker and gives him space, to move in the box and then take a shot. But none of our players has been able to do that. Mata tried it, Lingard tried it. Everybody said that's their best position on the pitch, but they came up with subpar performances, and that left our strikers isolated up front. We couldn't get a shot on target. But with Bruno, we see he's like an exciting young talent. He's performed for Sporting Lisbon, and he's performed for Portugal as well.
Yeah.
He's just 24.
Yeah.
He still has his peak years ahead of him. Bruno Fernandes fits that mold where he can run around, track back, create chances for the team, and create spaces for our strikers. He'll be a really good fit if he can go ahead with the diamond formation that Solskjaer employed in his games last season.
Yeah, I think he has like 42 uh, goals or goals plus assists, I guess, in the Portugal league. So that's kind of phenomenal given he plays right behind the striker. So yeah, really excited. I personally think that he is definitely going to be our next signing because this is something which might be in the pipeline for Manchester United, and we have been waiting for the Euro finals to get over and just get this deal done. So now I think the final transfer rumors we have been hearing a lot about is Gareth Bale. There are
Yeah.
Spanish publications who are reporting that Manchester United are willing to get Bale on a loan deal. Maybe that's something you are interested in. Do you think he would be a good fit for us? Or maybe, like, do you have any other players in mind or other rumors you're hearing?
Uh, Gareth Bale, I really wanted him in 2013 when David Moyes, was our coach, and that was one signing that was promised to David Moyes. But again, United sort of, held back on the transfer fees and could not negotiate, and he went to Real Madrid. And again, 2 years later, we had the chance to sign him, and Bale was being offered. There were rumors that he's doing well at Madrid, he's settled well, he's not learning the language, and the players don't, gel up with him that much. But Bale did not want to leave. Now, a player who's rejected us twice,
We don't want him.
good
Yeah.
chance that we have. And this is one guy who's been injured a lot. And even if you get him on a loan deal, it may turn out another Falcao for us. We pay a loan fee and then we pay his wages, which is
Yeah.
already very high. He'll take up space in our team, at a right wing position, which has already been our weakest position for like 3 or 4 years in a row. We don't want that again.
Yeah.
We're repeating the same mistakes with all the other signings that we've made so far, ever since Alex Ferguson left. Bale, he'll sell shirts for sure. He'll bring in more crowds to our games, but then that's it. I don't think he'll, get anything on the pitch, and his performances haven't been that great for a man of his stature, especially after
Exactly.
last season's, Champions League win. He's also one player who's going downhill now. He's quick, he's fast, he's pacey. He's played in the Premier League, has experience, but he may be good for a season. Again, we can take a chance on a loan deal for a season, but it should not be a priority.
Exactly. Yeah, that shouldn't be. That's absolutely correct. It shouldn't be a priority for us getting Bale. If nothing works out, maybe a loan deal. But yeah, I would definitely look somewhere else to get some youngster into the squad rather than getting Bale because even though he brings in with him a lot of experience, but I still don't see him anywhere in the squad. So yeah, do you have any other rumors you want to talk about?
I was looking at Jadon Sancho. I have a feeling that this signing may be made on the deadline day. He's an exciting talent, Jadon Sancho, and him and Marcus Rashford have a great chemistry on the
Yeah,
pitch.
yeah,
There was a stat going around where Harry Kane and Marcus Rashford were being compared. So over the performances of Nations League this last year, Harry Kane had 12 shots on target and he scored 1 goal. Marcus Rashford, on the other hand, has 9 shots on target and he scored 3 goals. And Jadon Sancho had a really big hand in each of those goals.
right.
Now, if we somehow manage to get that partnership going for us, it
That
would
would be
be
great. Yeah,
amazing, it would be tremendous. These are the signings that we need where players that gel with each other. Imagine a trio of Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Daniel James, or Anthony Martial on the left with two able fullbacks supporting them. I mean, that'll be so good to see on the pitch. I mean, after years, we'll see that energy and enthusiasm, the pace, the ability to track back, make exciting runs. Do you want to see some of the players, go out of our team? And any
yeah.
player in mind who could, fund those transfers that we've talked about?
I think there has been rumors of Inter Milan putting a bid for Lukaku because I think Antonio Conte became the new manager and he really wants Lukaku in his squad and wants Icardi out of the team. So I think I would definitely take that swap deal, Icardi and Lukaku. We don't need any money in return; just get Icardi in, and we are happy with that. I think there has always. I think there have been rumors about Sanchez as well. I'm not particularly sure which publications, but yeah, I think there are Italian outfits who are looking at Sanchez as well to get him in the team. Yeah, I would definitely love that. Just get them out of the team, and we would save huge on the wages we are paying for these players.
Mm, definitely. I mean, that was one that I wanted to talk about, Noro Icardi. If that deal goes through, we get a capable striker,
Yeah,
who's put in the box. He's physical. He has aerial abilities
for
and can
sure.
score goals. So, yeah, something really exciting to look forward to. I hope Ed Woodward, is quick enough in his dealings this time around and does not lose out on players like we did. Right, Saga, thank you so much for being here and sharing your thoughts. And Red Devils, we've started this program called Red Devils Weekly. We'll be talking about, new transfer rumors, new transfer signings that we've made, how our preseason is being lined up. And over the next few weeks, we'll also collaborate again with the Omani Mancunians. We already did one video with them where we went through, the season that went by. And we felt that was really, good video that happened. And we would love to hear your thoughts about the same. And the Umani Mancunians themselves have a really good channel going on YouTube. Please go and look them up on YouTube, on Twitter, and on other media accounts that we'll put up in the description of this video below. Do check them out. And as always, please subscribe, spread the word, put in the comments, and press the bell icon to be notified about new videos that we put up on the channel. And until then, stay happy, stay healthy, follow Manchester United. See you again very soon. Bye bye.